Hello, Commanders, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. We are continuing our journey through the galaxy towards Sagittarius A-star. We're getting relatively close to our halfway point here at this dark nebula. Then we'll head out to Sagittarius A-star after that. And if there's enough interest by the audience for going out to Beagle Point, we'll consider doing that as well. Let's see. I'm trying to... Of course, it's on the other side. Excuse me. So let's get off this planet, get all the way around, and we'll hop out of here. Not really sure. I want to find a way to give you guys some participation in the process. I was trying to get a metagame started, but it didn't seem like anybody was particularly interested in that, which is fine. If you're not interested in the game that I was providing, let's find something else to do. But I would like to find something where, you guys can get down to the comment section and start participating with the journey itself and not just sit and watch. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you want to just want to sit and watch space for a while, so that's fine. But I'd like to have something where, we're all involved in the journey in some way. So leave some suggestions as to ways in which you would like to participate in this journey. So how far? We gotta go all the way around the other side of this planet. I'm gonna start pushing my orbit out a little bit. The higher your orbit, the faster you'll get around. Yeah, let's get out to say 500. At least the halfway point in the orbit here. This is going to take us forever to get out of here if I... Here we go. All right. And now we can take advantage of this slingshot effect to hopefully get around here faster. Yeah, that's much better. So we need to get at least 300 kilometers. Well, at least halfway from the drop area to outside the orbital zone. I would imagine that distance is probably going to be different depending on the size of the body, so we just got to get to that halfway point before we really start trying to slingshot around the planet. All right, so my philosophy for when we jump into a system is I'm gonna try to say this at the beginning of every episode so I remember to do it, is to first check the map to see if anybody has already scanned it and has done all the hard work for us. We're looking for planets with biologics on it because we're trying to increase our exobiology skill. And then, but when that happens, there's no point in doing anything because it's a trinary system. And then if there's nothing on the map, or I mean, even if there is something on the map, I don't know, I got to pay attention to how many bodies are in the system. But if it seems like there's bodies that are undiscovered, we'll hop into the full spectrum system scanner, see if there's anything valuable as far as the filters go, meaning either an Earth-like world, an ammonia world, or a water world. Because those are definitely worth your time to go scan them if they're not too far away. And then systems that have right around 10 bodies or less, right around in that 10, 15 or less is kind of, I guess, really what I'm going for. If it's 15 or less or something like that, then we'll stop. So this only has 9 bodies in it. We'll go ahead and, well, let's check the map first. Did anybody scan it yet? All right, so we will go ahead and stop and scan this one, just because it's not too much of a problem to stop and do 9 bodies. Okay, so we'll check this to make sure that there's no valuable planets. So we're looking for ammonia worlds, water worlds, and Earth-like worlds, but there's none of those here. So now we're just looking to see if we can find planets that have... Okay, well, got a couple of gas giants orbiting each other. Give me that. So it's not too far away. So we're looking for features up in the top right. We're looking for biologics. That's what we're trying to do. Oh, geological. Boo! I wanted biological. Okay, are we going to get another... There's an icy body somewhere out here. Oh, right here. Oh, I really wish that they would change that. That is super distracting. Makes you you get a really big like that right there. All right, well, unfortunately, we did not find what we were looking for here, so on to the next system. So this is kind of the repetitive, grindy thing that we're doing right now. as we approach what I think is that nebula there. How many jumps do we have left? 30 jumps left. Right around 30 jumps left. So most of this, so far, it seems like those of you who are watching and continuing to watch, you're watching it because A, you enjoy being in space in this game. You like the graphics, you like the way the mechanics work. You like just chilling and having space going on, and maybe you're doing something else in the background. Maybe you actually, for whatever strange reason, like listening to me talk. That's another reason why maybe you're here, and that's fine. Well, another trinary system. Okay. But either way, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. As of the recording of this video, I am 1 subscriber away from being able to hit that first tier of monetization at 500 subscribers, so I'm really looking forward to that. It's been sitting at that since yesterday. It bumped up like, I don't know, 5 or so subscribers yesterday and just stopped right there at $4.99 because, you know, of course that's how it works. That's how everything works in life. You get right up to the edge and then it just stops and it like grabs your collar and says nope, 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 nope. So you guys got to help me get there. You guys got to help me get across the line. I can't do it on my own. All right, so 22 bodies, that's way too many for me to be messing with as far as like a as far as like a full-on system scan. But we will come to a stop here in a second and just check the filters here. So nothing valuable there, so we're just gonna get out of here. Let's go. Yeah, we're getting very close to this nebula here, our halfway point. I'm kind of excited about that because it means we're halfway to getting to the big black hole at the center. I think I've only been there a couple of times, and the last time was a while ago, and it looks super cool once you get there. But the problem is you have to get there, and that takes a while. It takes quite a while. All right, scan, scan, scan. Yeah, I'm not getting too lucky with these systems here. We're either getting trinary systems or binary systems, and then systems that have like 30 bodies in them. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm going to reiterate, for those of you who were not here for the last episode, that I really wish that they would do a massive update on the way travel works in this game. I know the lore is already established for jumps and stuff like that, but man, would it be... sometimes you have to do some updates to the lore in furtherance of trying to increase fun. And I would really love it if we could be in this mode in a galactic scale. Like fly around like this, like fly around like you do in a system, but on the galactic, like maybe make the galaxy map an instance that you can fly around instead of having to jump between stars this way. I don't think that would require insane amounts of code to make that work. And as long as you get your X and Y position close enough to a star on the galaxy map, then you can drop out of hyperspace or whatever you want to call it into the system there. It'd be way more fun. System scan complete. Fuel scooping. It would also feel a lot more like, it would also feel a lot less like playing slots where you just keep pulling the lever and hopping into random systems like this, and more like hunting, because you can fly around and look at systems as you fly by them and identify systems you think might have something. Put a little bit more control in your hands. I'm gonna keep advocating that in every video, and hopefully enough people will start agreeing with me that they'll bug the developers to like make the change. The game doesn't have to die. Like, it feels like based off of, you know, videos I've seen on YouTube from very popular Elite Dangerous content creators and just comments in general that I've seen, it seems like the developers have kind of just, you know, they're ready to sunset this game, and it's like, can you not sunset the game? Can you come back at it with renewed vigor and start doing some major changes? Don't let Odyssey become the thing that kills the game because, you know, you guys did a crappy job of implementing it. Learn from your mistakes. Come back at us with a crazy update to the exploration aspect of the game, and, you know, grab back your core fan base, you know? I know there's a lot of people that hop into this game because they want to fight, they want to do combat, but I think most of us approach space games like this because we're enticed by the wonder of space. And if they could do something that would bring the wonder of space to us in a way that makes exploration much more fun and engaging. Okay, I think they could get a lot of people to come back. Okay. I know I would certainly pay full price for a new expansion if they put enough into it to make it worth my time, you know? Like, if they came out with a full-on, hey, we're going all out on exploration, I'd pay $60. I'd pay $60 for that if they had enough. If they did it enough and they did it well enough, you know, that would be worth $60 to me. To be able to have an endless galaxy to explore, if they came out with some kind of procedurally generated, like, planets that you can land, like, I don't want it to be cartoony, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people are going to be, I'm saying like a lot, I'm sorry. A lot of people are going to say, well, you could just go play No Man's Sky, because, you know, you get a lot of that out of that. But the problem with No Man's Sky is it's so cartoony. I don't like that. I don't like how cartoony it is. I want something that's semi-realistic looking like this game. That's the problem. All right, so we'll stop and scan here. So we got a water world here. Got a couple of water worlds here. Okay, so we're definitely gonna go scan those. So there's one. Target that guy. Is this guy gonna be? What is this? What is it? I haven't seen any Oh, got another one. So no features on that. Alright, that takes care of all of our asteroids. That's good. What is this? This is our other water world, huh? Nice. So we have 2 different water worlds we need to go scan. That's a nice, refreshing change of pace. So no feature, no biologics on that one. No biologics on that one. So no biologics in this system, but we do have a couple of water worlds to go scan, so let's go get that done. Fortunately, it's very close. Or at least this one is. Excuse me. Isn't it kind of funny how crappy movies can sometimes worm their way into your heart? Because every time I see Waterworld, I think of the movie. And it's really a bad movie. It's a very, very bad movie. And I've only watched it once, but it still stays in my heart as like a movie that I really like. I don't know why. I don't like it enough to watch it again, which is kind of weird. You would think that it would be the other way. You wouldn't think it would be like that, but I don't know. I have a fond recollection of that movie. And I actually did I've only watched it like a year ago. So the first time I watched it was a year ago because I knew it was bad, so I never got around to watching it. Yeah. So which one are we on right now? So we are on this one. I'm guessing this one is the other one? Does it tell me? Oh, hold on. Does this not tell me? Okay, terrestrial water world. Let's get over to this one. Alright, that's not too far away. We'll grab this guy and move on to the next system. Hopefully before we're out of time for this episode, we'll find a biological planet to land on and grab some more of our samples. Yeah, I would much rather fly through the galaxy in this mode. You know, you still charge up to get out of a system, but then once you do, it drops you into a galaxy map instance, or, you know, I have to imagine they would need to split the galaxy up into regions, for server purposes, but it would help if I didn't do that. But if I could fly around the galaxy in this mode, I would be so much happier. And then you just, you know, when you get low on fuel, you find a star to drop off on and scoop it up, scan the system. That would be so much more fun. I think a lot of it is just, it would make me feel like I have a lot more control over my destiny, rather than I have to rely on the computer to project me a course, and whatever systems I get is whatever systems I get. I don't get to choose where I stop, basically. Oops, wrong one. That one. All right, we need 7 probes for the, what the, did I not stop? Crap.
Hull integrity compromised.
I could have swore I stopped. Well, that sucks. Crap. That's not how... I could have swore I told it... I could have swore I put the throttle down. Well, we'll have to fix that at some point. Maybe when we land.
Frameshift drive charging. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright. Need to get far enough away that I can reasonably throw a scanner on this, so I think once we get to light seconds, we'll be ready to turn around. 10 megameters, 11 megameters. Normally we get down to like 0.1 light seconds, that's 0.15 light seconds, and then we do our scan. That is not how I was expecting that to go. I was super concerned when we weren't stopping. Alright, here we go. Now we're at light seconds. Let's turn around, we'll grab our scan here, and then move on from that stupid mistake. These are the kind of mistakes you gotta make sure you're not making. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and come on, 6. I hate that it takes so long to reload that. Off to the next system.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, got our efficiency target bonus, got our scan for the water world. Let's hop into the next system and see what that has in store for us. It's too bad you can't get any information while you're jumping. Yeah, they could come out with a lore explanation of, oh, we broke through the efficiency or whatever thing, and we're able to create this new drive that allows you to fly through the galaxy this way instead of the other way. Just because the lore says it is the way it is now doesn't mean you can't change it, and you can't find creative ways to adjust things to make it more fun.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, that was there, right? I was only halfway paying attention. We have 20 more jumps to go, so we got 9 jumps done. We got 9 jumps in for this episode. It's not bad.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Fuel sweeping.
All right. Has it been scanned? No. So we're definitely going to stop and take a look at these planets just to see.
Fuel sweeping complete.
So nothing expensive as far as exploration goes. No geology there. That takes care of that. Nothing there. Hold on. Here we go. No features. No features. Ooh, come on, give me a biological.
System scan complete.
Well, I was hoping we were going to get something out of that, but unfortunately, yet another system that comes up snake eyes. Like another benefit that they could do is they could have it so that your deep space they could introduce a deep space scanner or something like that that would allow you to basically just repurpose the full spectrum system scanner to also do while you're in the galaxy, and you could focus in on a star system and maybe get some basic information like, hey, this is the number of bodies that's in this system, and hey, these are the compositions of the planet in this atmosphere, and compositions of the atmosphere, because we can do atmospheric analysis now today in other I think we can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can do atmospheric analysis based on like colors that we're getting from the star system. We can say that, hey, this star system has planets that have this kind of atmosphere in it because of the color spectrums that we're getting from the star.
Fuel sweeping complete.
So I have to imagine that, you know, thousands of years into the future, which is what this is supposed to be, we would have slightly more sophisticated detection ability than what we have here, or than what we have today. The problem is that the developers went so far out of their way to try to make the game as grindy as possible that they ignored things like, hey, this would actually be much more automated if this were in real life. Because we can already automate them now. Why can't we automate them in the game? Oh, well, because we want to make sure that the players are spending a lot of time in our game. That's a really crappy design philosophy. I'm sorry. If you're designing a game, if your primary concern when designing a game is not the fun factor, it's to force people to be in the game for as long as possible, you're not doing it right. And that's one of the big reasons why a lot of people have given up on this game, because they couldn't deal with the grind anymore. I'd much rather hop on and have lots of fun for an hour than spend, you know, 200 or 300 hours. But you know, the developers don't care. And I really don't understand that philosophy either. It's like, it's not like we're paying a subscription service for this. You pay for it one time. So why would you want a bunch of people on at the same time anyway? Why would you want people on for a long time anyways? You already got your money out of them. Make the game fun so that they're more likely to buy your expansions when you make them. That should be your primary goal. Stop worrying about how many concurrent players you have. Nobody cares about that. You're not making any money off of that. It's not like you're selling advertising space or anything, which, you know, I'm sure they'll get to at some point. You have your microtransactions, and people are going to buy that whether they're on the game for hours and hours or not. So I don't understand this insane desire for grind, an unnecessary desire for grind. They need to have a major design philosophy change over there. They really do.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
I'm all about, you know, I understand business, and you know, I'm trying to start a business here with YouTube, but and you got to be money focused. That has to be your first and primary concern when it comes to running a business. But at the same time, you got to make sure that the decisions you're making make business sense, and turning a significant portion of the population off because you decided that your individual values are more important than what the general public is going to want is really dumb. Really dumb. I don't care if the developers have this hardcore mentality. You gotta let that crap go, man. You gotta let that go. You can't let your hardcore mentality as a developer affect your business.
4,
And when you're developing a game like this, yeah, you don't want to go too far down into the lowest common denominator, because then then it's not really fun anymore. People are just doing it and mindlessly doing crap. But you want to find that sweet spot of, hey, it's difficult enough that the true dedicated fans are going to want to keep playing, but it's easy enough and it's not so grindy as to turn off people who just want to play casually.
Fuel sweeping.
You really gotta try really hard to find that balance. And I think definitely one of the biggest complaints in this game has been the grind factor of all of this stuff. So what do we got here? Got that. Looking for features. Okay, so we're at the point now where we really need to land. So if there's a landable planet after we scan all of this stuff, we'll go ahead and get down on the ground, even if there's no biology. Be nice if the adaptive zoom I really wish that would go away. I don't like, it's fine to give me the adaptive zoom error, but I don't need it to sit up there for 10 seconds because I happen to just miss it. Okay, what do we got here? We got a gas giant out over here. Okay.
System scan complete.
All right, do we have any landable planets here? Of course not.
Frameshift drive charging.
All right, we're trying to get on the ground here. The further we get from the bubble, the less likely it is that we're going to have nice, already explored systems available to us. But we're getting that dark nebula is getting real close. It's highly defined at this point. We're close enough that it's highly defined. I'm excited to get over to it and see what's there. I mean, I know metagame-wise, there's nothing there. This game is 1,000 miles wide and an inch deep, but you know, it'll be cool to fly through a very dark area.
System scan complete.
And here we go with the no planetary bodies system.
Fuel sweeping complete.
This is where being able to fly through the galaxy at will would make our lives so much more fun, because then you can scan around and find, you know, even if all it told you was there are X number of bodies in this planet, in this star system, I could just say, oh, I'm just gonna find systems that have between 5 and 15 bodies in it, and just stop at those, and just make sure it's a fuel star so I can top off on my fuel as I go. That would be so much more fun. And for those of you who have an interest in combat, it would increase your ability to go pirating after people, because now instead of only being able to pull people out of their frame shift drive in a star system, you can do it out there on the galaxy map and have you know, temporary instances that form once you grab them. How fun would that be? Oh, okay, so we have a planet here. How far away is that though? 12 light seconds away? Yeah, we're going to stop there. So let's get into the full spectrum system scan. There are few enough bodies here that I am willing to take just a minute here to scan. No features. What is it? Oh, it's this one. High metal content world. High metal content world. What's going on here? Okay, that takes care of all the asteroids. I can't tell if there's... Okay, I think that's it. Come on. So I'm guessing that there is a... So this is probably going to be pretty far away. How far away is this? That's not too bad. Grab him. I mean, we're still not going to fly out to it, even if there's biology out here. It's right there on the edge of my... Right there on the edge of my limit of what I want to do. I lied. We're definitely going after that. 4 pieces of biology on it. Oh, we got 2 planets with 4 pieces of biology on it. All right. Well, I'll cut the video until we get down on the planet, and then we'll do a little bit of biology. All right, here we are at the planet. Let's get our planetary scan done. Make sure we're actually throttled all the way down, so hopefully we don't crash into the stupid thing this time. So we only need 2 probes for this one. Okay. So we'll put one there, and then one right there. And let's get going here. Oh, I always forget to turn that off. I don't always forget to turn it off. I just sometimes. Now, I used to always forget to turn it off. Now, sometimes I forget to turn it off. All right, we're going to go after this flat plane there, but I want to angle myself a little bit to make it more likely that I can get a nice...
Orbital flight engaged.
Yeah, I want to get right down into that. Do some speed management so we don't slam into the atmosphere here. Oh, I totally forgot to change the heat map. That might have actually made a difference this time. It hasn't generally been a priority because most of the time when I change the heat map, it doesn't actually change anything on the planet. I'm actually kind of curious to know if that's actually a function that works. People have recommended doing it, so I have to assume that it does, but I have never seen the heat map change on any planet that I've ever... Okay, it seems like all of this is about the same, so... We are looking for interesting things. That looks interesting. Let's get this.
Landing gear deployed.
So these look very similar to those palm tree ones that we got like an episode or 2 ago. But they're slightly different because they don't have the big leaves at the top. But I imagine they're going to be some kind of tubular something. That's what they kind of look like. They look like a bamboo. Tubus cavus, maroon. I like maroon. Maroon's a cool color. Okay. Yeah, it reminds me of bamboo. That's what it feels like. So let's get off the ground and we'll see if we can find another set of these reasonably far away. Let's go over to this one over here. I just want to make sure we're far enough away. I don't want to land and find out, oh, you're too close. Fortunately, the shields recharge relatively quickly, and generally by the time I get back into my ship, they're dead. I know I shouldn't just be wantonly slamming my ship onto the ground, but it takes so long to land without damaging your ship. And we're in a hurry. We got places to be, things to do, things to get done. All right, here we go. Come on, 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 come on. Get up here. So far it looks like we have these bamboo type things, and then I saw some grass along with some of the bamboo. I'm just gonna call it bamboo because that's what it looks like to me. Yeah, so looks like there's some other stuff. There's some grass type things here. Oh, the grass here, those are pretty. They look like flowers. They are flowers. That's cool. Okay, well, let's grab this and then we'll start in on the flowers. So that's clearly what we're going to call the episode, Bamboo and Flowers. Okay. So we'll grab this one too as soon as we're done. So Tubus Cavus Maroon is done. What is this one? Tussock Propagito, green organic. That's pretty. I wish we could like take a sample of that and bring it on the ship with us. Ooh, that would be a really cool feature to add. You can take samples of the organics that you do and make displays out of them. How cool would that be? Okay, so let's go, I think, kind of go back in the direction we were. Because there was plenty of stuff back there, and they all had the green plants like we found. I think this is the direction we came from. We need to find relatively large fields of the bamboo, though. Oops. How about we not crash? That would be nice. Is this the same stuff? Yes. It's hard to tell unless you get down on it. That's a song. I'm showing my age. And that's not even from my time either. That song is from before my time. That shows you how old that song is. Okay, here we go. I'm actually gonna take a screenshot of this because that's, let's see. I want it. Can I put that away? There we go. Let's take a screenshot of us standing here with this stuff. This is super cool. Okay, back to work. One more, and then I haven't seen anything else. I mean, one of my viewers mentioned that I'm going way too fast to see a lot of the bacteria, and my response to that is, yep, exactly. I don't really care too much about bacteria. Like, okay, so there's bacteria there, but, you know, it's not interesting. Yeah, I can get money for it. Yeah, I'll increase my exobiology for it, but the point of this journey is to see cool stuff, and bacteria is just not cool. It's very, very boring. Like, that's bacteria right there. My primary things I'm looking for are this kind of stuff. I didn't realize I was still holding the forward thrust down. Is there any grass here? Doesn't look like there's any grass on this one. Oh, no, right here. These have the flowers? Yes. Cool. So I have to imagine that the other two species are probably both... Oop, that was it. Ah, way too precise. All right, off we go. We'll finish off this sample. And I think we're gonna go ahead and just be done because I haven't seen anything that looks interesting. I mean, it's certainly possible that there's some super awesome other thing, but I have to imagine it's just two different species of bacteria. So, hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click that like button so the YouTube algorithm knows that you did, and sends the video out to more viewers. We want to get as many people along for the ride so that by the time we get to Sagittarius A*, there's lots of people who are looking forward to reaching that destination. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. As of the time of this recording, I have 499 subscribers. I need one more. I just need one of you to subscribe to push me over to that mark, so be sure to click that button. And then lastly, I'm looking for cool ideas for exclusive content that I can provide for those of you who have an interest in supporting the channel. So leave your suggestions for that along with your feedback for the video down in the comment section below. I'll repair the ship as soon as I get off camera, and I will see you for the next one. Bye, guys.